The iPhone XR is a sick freaking joke. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech. So honest, it hurts. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. You are the sunshine of my life. If you want to come back again, then you know how to do that. I'll remind you at the end of this thing, and it'll just be fancy. When I was watching the Apple event last week, I was anxiously awaiting the unveiling of the iPhone XR. You see, my friend John Prosser and I, we've been going back and forth a little bit ever since it was announced. John is staunchly of the opinion that the XR will sell like hotcakes and be Apple's best seller this year. I believed otherwise. I may be changing my mind, but not because I think it's going to be a great phone that everybody wants. No, the iPhone XR is an insult, a joke. Apple saying to its customers, if you buy this, you're an idiot. First, let's take a quick stroll around the XR. It's Apple's quote-unquote budget model for 2018. I know a lot of you are out there saying, no, it's not! Foaming at the mouth or something like that, but hear me out, hear me out. Since the introduction of the iPhone 6 until last year when we got the 10, we always got just two basic phone designs. We got a little one and we got a big one. They were pretty much identical in every way. Same processor, same everything, until the big one got into camera stuff and blah, blah, blah. And that was cool. Choice was whether you wanted a big one or a little one. Even last year with the 10, there were two regular models at reasonable prices, and then the special iPhone 10. Starting price, 1,000 American dollars. But this year, Apple has flipped the script. Instead of two basic models that, you know, are the phones you expect, and then one with a special price on top, they're giving us two phones that start at $1,000 and then go way, way, way up from there. And as the only new option whose price is still visible from the earth, we have the iPhone XR, which starts at $749. Now, that is not a budget price, but it is the only phone that Apple's offering this year that is attainable by the majority of the consumers out there. It has all the same internals as the XS and the XS Max, which is good. But on the outside, the differences are, shall we say, night and day. While the bigger, more expensive phones are made of stainless steel and glass and look like more a piece of jewelry than smartphones, the XR is clad in what appears to be the same kind of aluminum as the previous design. Not a bad thing per se, but definitely a step down from jewelry. Where the differences really start to show themselves is first in the camera, which is a single lens, no telephoto. That's not such a big sacrifice since it will still take great pictures and most people just point and shoot anyway. So the telephoto lens that would be on there, if it had two cameras, it wouldn't be there, so who cares? The biggest sacrifice comes when you start to compare the screens. And this has been something I've been talking about a lot, and people have different opinions. Apple has tried to deflect attention away from this screen difference by doing what it always does, giving the screen a ridiculous and insulting name. They're calling the screen Liquid Retina, which means about as much as Bionic in the moniker they've slapped on their processors for the past 2 years. There is absolutely nothing Bionic about those chips. Just look, it's biology. Merriam-Webster defines bionic as having normal biological capability or performance enhanced by or as if by electronic or electromechanical devices. Tell me, what normal biological capability is the silicone in the iPhone enhancing? None. Not at all. There's no bio. There's no nothing. It is not in any way bionic. Here's the story, and it came straight from Phil Schiller's mouth. People are more impressed with names like that when Apple uses them. They had the Fusion chip. Now they got the Bionic chip. No other reason. Again, this should be read as people are stupid and we can do anything we want. But let's get back to that Liquid Retina display. It's an LCD panel. What does LCD stand for? Liquid Crystal Display. It's not a new technology. And Apple has done nothing to enhance it by calling it Liquid Retina. I'm surprised Phil Schiller could even say that name, that stupid, stupid name, without choking on his own vomit during the presentation. What this screen really is, an LCD display, nothing more. It boasts a whopping 326 pixels per inch. Now that sounds impressive, right? Well, what if I told you that that was the same pixel density as the iPhone 8? What if I told you that that was the same pixel density as the iPhone 4? That was 2010. And that screen was 4 inches. The XR screen is 6.1 inches. They're taking a resolution that was revolutionary in 2010 and stretching its pixels over more than 2 inches of display in 2018. When you can buy $300 Android phones that give you 1080p. As Lou from Unbox Therapy pointed out in a video earlier today, anyone who buys the 10R will not even be able to watch YouTube videos in full HD. They'll be stuck at 720p, which looks like crap. Just go down to the little cog at the bottom of this screen, click on the cog, click on the 720p resolution, tell me how it looks down in the comments. Spoiler, it looks like crap. Whoa, so why did Apple do this? Did they not have access to 1080p screens? No. The iPhone 8 Plus had a smaller screen, but it was still 1080p. Perhaps they could have sourced from the people that made those 1080p screens for them for the XR, but no, they did not do that. Why? I'd venture to guess that the Liquid Retina display is cheap as hell and allows Apple to make a huge profit on the sale of these phones. Yeah, baby. And I can hear you out there. I can hear you. But the average consumer will never know the difference, and that may be true. But what is Apple really saying to and about its customers by using this terrible screen and passing it off as nobody will know the difference? They're saying, you're too stupid to know the difference. And that, my friends, is where it gets super insulting. They will make tons of cash off this phone, all because they decided to take advantage of their consumers. Apple used to make products that were the best in the world. Pointedly so. It was their mission statement. When did they become the company that said F you to their customers and passed off a half-assed phone because their customers won't know the difference? They should be ashamed of themselves. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know if the 10R is going to outsell everything this year for Apple, but it has a pretty good shot, and I'm going to tell you why. It's the only new phone they're selling that's not $1,000. For the people who can't afford $1,000, well, they get to eat a little crap this year that Apple is telling them is chocolate pudding. Thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If this was your first time here and you want to come on back and see me again, check out the videos. I'll be here all the time. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that you can know when I put up the videos, and everything will work out fine. For those of you who've been here before, well, you know, we got a thing. It's cool. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I am out!